All right, so this is just a quick demonstration of how the hub is structured, as well as how you can use it to quickly and easily identify high value optimization opportunities. And just generally keep a handle on your business and how it's performing in a variety of different areas. So if you look over on the left, just we start out with a navigation pane. We're looking at the performance snapshot page right now, but then we have different sections. So we have the traffic acquisition section, the website section, the product section, demographics, technology, and trend analysis. And then each one of these categories or sections has subsections. So then we have all these different pages that also appear. So, and this happens all the way down here. So what I'm going to do is really show you how I would use this report on a regular basis to identify optimization opportunities. And this will kind of show you some of the functionality that you get with it and how easy it is to use. So we're looking at the Google Merchandise Shop data. This is demo data that we're using. This is not client data. And these are scorecards across the top displaying key metrics. I can also see that there are values underneath these larger values. So as a for instance, e-commerce conversion rate is 1.5% during this time period from July 1st to the 28th. This metric below is a comparison metric, what they refer to as a comparison metric. And this is showing us that e-commerce conversion rate has increased 67% as compared to the 28 days that preceded July 1st. So that would be June numbers, essentially. And it's conditionally formatted in green because it's improving, whereas over here, average purchase revenue is declining, so that's showing in red. So I can quickly come in and just say, all right, everything's trending pretty good here except for the average purchase revenue. Replaces the average order value metric of Universal Analytics. And I can come down here and I can see this is how my traffic is performing, products. We can see in this horizontal bar chart, sessions and revenue per device category. I can see that most of the revenue is coming off of desktop versus mobile, even though the sessions, we have more mobile sessions. So that's curious to me. I would want to look into that. Revenue per gender, and then user distribution. So if I was to use this as in a real scenario, I'm going to come in here as a for instance, and I'm going to say, all right, 1.5% e-commerce conversion rate, and then this jumps out at me. All right, we've got half the sessions as compared to direct none, but a tenth of the revenue for Google CPC or Google Ads traffic, Google paid traffic, and then over here we've got Google Organic that has a little bit more than half of the sessions, but more than double the revenue of Google paid traffic. So this is curious to me. I want to drill down deeper. So I'm going to click on that, and my 1.5% across the entire business went to 0.38% e-commerce conversion rate for my Google paid traffic. So that's I want to look deeper in that. So my next step is to come in here, and I'm going to click on KPIs. So now this breaks down my traffic into much more granular detail. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, and I just want to look at all my Google traffic and drill a little bit more. Actually, let me just back out of that. So now I can see that when I filter on source, my Google Organic and CPC show up, but I just want to look at Google paid traffic, Google CPC. Now I want to come down here and see if there's any weird stuff going on in terms of the different campaigns. And I can see that there are 4 campaigns, as evidenced by this heat mapping, that get the most, are generating the most number of sessions. And the second most sessions is generating essentially the least amount of revenue. So I'm going to remember this 6272. And then I'm going to come in here over to the website, because I want to see how this traffic, this specific campaign is performing once it gets to the website. I want to see if I can identify any anomalies that might exist. And so I'm going to click on my conversion journey analysis for the website for the traffic and landing page performance. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly, you could have used these drop downs, but I'm just going to come in here and just click on that. So now I'm back to the same chart. But now we see the website. And this is the essentially the customer journey going through the website for all of my Google paid traffic. You can see 19,000 sessions, or I'm sorry, 23 and almost 24,000 sessions, as evidenced right here. And then we have 92 transactions. Okay. But my original question was, what was going on with that campaign? So I want to see how that campaign is performing as it goes through the website. So I'm just going to click on that. Now everything will recast, 62, 72 sessions, 62, 72. And we can see that, there's only 5 transactions. So, low amount of product views as compared to the number of sessions. My question would be, is there some type of incongruency between the keyword for that individual campaign and the landing page that users or visitors are landing on? The other thing, and so let's just actually look at that. I have it loaded up, and I can see right here that the landing page for the two most referenced landing pages or visited landing pages are these two. So I have these loaded up. So I could go right over, because I know where they're landing from that table, and I can look on this page, and then I can look on this page to see if there's anything funky that might be preventing the number of actual product views. Now, obviously, I don't have a good handle on the Google structure or anything, and that's outside the scope of this quick demo, but you get my point. The other thing I would want to look at is, all right, we do have some product views. It's on the lower side. I would definitely want to compare it against some of these other campaigns, look at the adds to cart, and then I would also look at the checkouts, because this is also very low. Only 11% or if we look at from adds to cart to transaction and then begin checkout to transaction, all these numbers are really, really, really low. So is there some type of an issue with the checkout? So that's really how you can use this report to drill down and to better improve your traffic and your website or potentially improve your traffic and your website to improve your profit, improve your overall performance. If nothing was wrong with the site and the campaign just wasn't working, I would want to look and see what we were spending in terms of money on that. And then that might be an area where I could save and cut some ad spend, because it's just not performing all that well. Hope that helps. I went over a little bit, but I was trying to keep it to 5 minutes. But hopefully that was instructive, and it can show you the power of this. And there's just a lot of different stuff that you can do in here with the hub. So thanks very much, and we'll talk to you soon.